Clinton shares how it felt calling Trump to concede. She says her call with Trump was without a doubt one of the strangest moments of my life. Hillary Clinton is revealing new details about the painful final hours of the 2016 presidential campaign, saying she was numb as she called Donald Trump to concede the election. The former First Lady and Secretary of State said she took a nap as the voting tallies were coming in, and that the mood in the hotel had darkened considerably when she woke back up, according to a copy of her forthcoming book What Happened that was viewed by CNN. In those tense moments, her husband Bill Clinton was chomping on an unlit cigar, and that when it became clear that Trump was going to win, former President Barack Obama pushed her to concede and to not drag out the race. She said her call with Trump was without a doubt one of the strangest moments of my life. I congratulated Trump and offered to do anything I could to make sure the transition was smooth, she writes, according to CNN. It was all perfectly nice and weirdly ordinary, like calling a neighbor to say you can't make it to his barbecue. It was mercifully brief. I was numb. It was also shocking. Excerpts from Clinton's book, due to be officially released next week, have been dripping out, and reveal a two-time presidential candidate still coping with the surprise loss to the billionaire reality TV star. Clinton has made a handful of public appearances since the election, and has said that she takes responsibility for her defeat, while still spreading blame widely on former FBI Director James Comey, Russian President Vladimir Putin, and her rival for the Democratic ticket, Senator Bernie Sanders. In the book, she also dings former Vice President Joe Biden, saying he's thrown unfair criticism her way. Joe Biden said the Democratic Party in 2016 did not talk about what it always stood for, and that was how to maintain a burgeoning middle class, Clinton writes, according to CNN. I find this fairly remarkable, considering that Joe himself campaigned for me all over the Midwest and talked plenty about the middle class. She also has sharp words for Sanders and his supporters, calling the tactics of the Bernie brothers sexist and questioning whether Sanders did enough to stop Trump from clinching the White House. He certainly shared my horror at the thought of Donald Trump becoming president, and I appreciate that he campaigned for me in the general election. But he isn't a Democrat. That's not a smear, that's what he says, Clinton writes. He didn't get into the race to make sure a Democrat won the White House, he got in to disrupt the Democratic Party.